Yes.
Okay, good morning. We are
Morning.
Tough Kuf Tzadi Gimel. Brachos Shel Rosh Hashana Yom Kippurim Akvos Zu Zu. Meaning, Malchus Zechoros and Shofros. You can't just pick. You can't just pick. Shim Eni Yodea Kulam Lo Yoimar Mashi Yodea Mehem Lo Yoimar Klum. First of all, what's Yom Kippurim over here? We don't say Malchus Zechoros Yom Kippur. So it's interesting that the Shulchan Aruch throws in something Losid Lavo that talking about Yom Kippur of Yovel. And Yom Kippur of Yovel, the din was to do like Seder Rosh Hashana, Lotkias, and to say Malchus, Zechonos, and Shofars. So what is interesting is why why the Mechaber decide to put this in over here. It could be it's a remes that a remes to all sort of halachos that you should know that by Yovel you have to say it, but whatever. Anyway, the Ma'akev, even if you don't know, if you don't have a machzer or you have a machzer but the pages are ripped out for like only one of them, whatever, you have one left, even two of them, you're missing shofars. Lo yomar klum. And don't say any of them. Beis, because they're not they are part the way that the Meshuvah brings in from the Achronim is that it's part of Shemona Esrei, just like any bracha in Shemona Esrei. If you went ahead and you said Shesh Esrei, that wouldn't work. You have to go back and start over again. It's all one so those two, this is all one, like it's a part of Shemona Esrei, and so therefore if you're missing one, it's Ma'akiv. Beis Echein Tekiyos Ma'akiv Zuhazu. Tekiyos are Ma'akiv. Hani really she'en yodea ela mixas hasimin shel yasa iso mixas sheyodea. On tashat tarat ema akvizet. So what does that mean? It means I know how to do I know how to do tekiah and shvarim. Okay, I don't just do the tekiah, but shvarim. I don't do a shvarim trua. I can't get a tekiah out. It's makiv. However, if you're able to get out of Tashrat, but not Tashat, not Tarat, whatever, you're able to get out one of them and nothing else. Also, because we said, like we said before, that a person can hear, the starim over the course of the day. And also, so therefore, also, if you as long as you heard one, as long as you heard one of them, you don't say your mitzvah deraisa. Even though it's a suffix, what does it mean? The trua, you don't say the deraisa by Mekayim one, by saying one, so if they're not ma'akir. Brachos ein ma'akir netkiyas, brachos not ma'akir netkiyas. V'chein netkiyas ein ma'akir habrachos, so ezrim she'yodei yasa, he doesn't know them. So therefore, you do what you can.
Wouldn't do the brachos without any tekiyas.
Yeah, so that's no, I mean doesn't mean it means Malchus Shulchan and Shofar. So it doesn't mean Shemer Kol Shofar. It means
that they were Malchus. So.
No, Ma'akiv Zeh. But you have Machzer, but you don't have a Shofar. Okay. So you're allowed to go ahead and daven. Brachos ema akvin tekilah, ema akvin brachos ezem she'odei yasa. Chen sidra ena ma'akev doesn't mean the tefillah. It just means when you go ahead it means that you do tekiyas first and do tekiyas after. You don't have to do tekiyas before Mussaf. Remember, if you daven before you heard tekiyas, you are yotzei. So I mentioned before, someone who after shul is listening to tekiyas, it could be they should it's a man, whatever, they should wait, either one. They should wait until they should hear tekiyas and then daven Mussaf. L'chachila. Tafkuf Tzadi Daled. Yachid shlo yispalo, right? Eicher amotzia. Yachid shlo taka. Chavel yachal itkar lo lahotzia yidei chavasa. His friend is able to blow shofar for him to remotzi him. Aval yachid shlo yispalo teisha brachos. The Yachid who didn't daven to Shabbat, if he didn't know how to do the Malchus Zechros and Shofars, his friend cannot be motzi him in Shemon Esrei, just like the regular in Shemon Esrei. You need a shlich tzibur to do that. But in some case, I can't just be motzi you in Shemon Esrei. Agav yeshcholkim, im lo yochel yispal yichaver yochel lotzir b'tfilasai. The Ramah says, however, there are those that say that that he can be motzi. So b'diavad it could be, there is such a thing. However, the chachil you shouldn't do that. The din of you really motzi chavero is mitam arvus, and a person, if someone wasn't didn't do tkiyas, the person can go ahead and blow for him. You can make the brachas for him. Because he called Yisrael raisins.
Tough to study. He means even if the person davened already, or if the person didn't daven yet.
I think it's either way. I think it's either way. Tough to study. Hey, Misha Eno Baki. Misha Eno Baki B'Tkiyas Lo B'Seder Tfilas Mussaf L'Fanav Shtei Yaros, and I guess he's walking or he is traveling. V'Achas B'Kiyim B'Tkiyas Lo B'Tfilas Mussaf. V'Achas B'Kiyim B'Tfilas Mussaf Lo B'Tkiyas. Let's say he's traveling Erev Rosh Hashana, and he's going to end up. He has one or two options. Either he can go to a place where he can hear. He knows. Okay, let's say they're not Bikim, and they try to blow, but they don't know the halachas there, and you've been there before, and you know that they mess up all the time, and they're not really, it's not Masuda at all. It's not so you're not no to the tkiyas. Halach lamakom shebikim b'tkiyas. There's another place where they don't know how to daven Mussaf, so therefore you should go to the place to hear the tkiyas. I feel shal Mussaf vaday. Because Suffolk Daraisa L'Chabra, the mitzvah here in Tkiyas is Daraisa, so therefore even if it's a Suffolk, for sure this other place that say that Pasha doesn't have a Shofar. Right? If it could be say I'll be so then okay, that's easy to do. But if it's even a Tkiyas Suffolk, you know that they don't do such a good job. But maybe you'll at least get one thing out, so you should go there. He shows let's say you can go daven someplace, and later on you can hear tkiyas, then you can't stay in mitzvahs, even if you know that, let's say you make a minyan, you don't have a shofar, but you know that the shofar is going to, someone's going to show up with the shofar at 2 o'clock. Do you have to wait till 2 to daven, or no, you daven, and you're allowed to daven, and when he shows up, then you could do tkiyas. Or he knows there's a shul across town. He can walk 2-3 hours to get to hear tkiyas is also fine. Ma'achar tefila mirin trua gedoyla tafkuf tarivav. La'achar hatfila mirim trua gedoyla below tkiya. After tefila, you do a trua. We call tkiya gedola. Trua gedola means a long sound. I do, and I know Chutzaretz. I know that I know people just do a tkiya gedola. The trua gedola is, here in Eretz Yisrael they do minig. I don't think they do a whole set often with the tkiyah gedola at the end. No, sorry, excuse me, I made a mistake. No, they just do a tkiyah gedola. I'm thinking something else. They just do a tkiyah gedola. Sfardim do 101 sounds. So the question is, what does it mean la'achar tefillah? Because by minig Ashkenaz is not to do tkiyas during lachash. So therefore you have a lot more to catch up. So nogin lachzor Achashiyatsu was a shuv enit ko od bechina. And after you hit the 100, do not blow the shofar. Because whether they say that it's because it's tzada, it's muktzah, because of klishir, or or there's a few different reasons, possible reasons brought down, and some say that you should just do extra kiyos because it can. You shouldn't do more than meir koilos. You shouldn't do more than meir koilos. So katan, afil gil lechinuch mutalomar lo sheitka, mutalo itkor kol yom. He can go ahead and take his take his father's shofar and run around blowing whatever he wants. But tiltul is definitely mutter. But you shouldn't be blowing. However, a kid, you can go ahead and you can even try to teach him on Rosh Hashana. So like I said, that the last Tkiyah Gedola says the Arbi v'Sal Satan. Over here because he thinks it's Tkiyah Gedola, it's Tkiyas Mashiach. So again, Irv Satan, whatever the pshat is, he didn't. Well, he doesn't chop year to year. Suddenly he thinks, that's it. I don't know. This is it. It's Arbi v'Sal Satan. I don't know. But I guess you could say someone's so sometimes you see someone's so focused on doing ra that maybe that he can't see beyond that. He can only see the present. He can't see like what happened last year. He's just worried about getting caught or getting like.
Satan or Yetzirah, you're walking out of shul, the Mishnah Berurah says you're going to go eat. So remember, it's the Rosh Hashanah.
Right, that's a different time. Right, that's a different time. Is that as you're walking out, you have a lasting sound in your head. I'm saying that Rashi says Arbi v'Sal Satan. It's a different reason. Not that you're gonna not that you're gonna go ahead and. One pshat, Rashi says Arbi v'Sal Satan. Some Achronim explain that the pshat is that you're going out to eat afterwards. But others just Rashi just says Arbi v'Sal Satan. So I was just explaining that I've heard that the pshat is that it sounds. I think he thinks it's Shofar Shel Mashiach.
According to the Zera Shimshon, the reason why the Satan is null and void or gets confused on Rosh Hashanah is because he's afraid of that Shofar Gadol.
Right.
He's afraid that that's going to be his final act.
Right. So maybe this year he'll do it. Whatever. Right. Beis yesh mekom shekabala biyadam shekom shiragul yisanas Rosh Hashanah u'Hashana v'gilasav einim ashlim. I skipped Aleph. Oh, right. Sorry. Tapos zayimut lisanas Rosh Hashanah. Aleph oichlin v'sheisim v'smeichim. On Rosh Hashanah, there's a mitzvah to eat and drink and v'smeichim. And this Ami Rosh Hashanah b'Shabbos Shuvah, because you might think, well, okay, Shuvah means fasting, and Rosh Hashanah is Yom Adim, like who can eat on Rosh Hashanah? So it says the Makor is the pasuk in Ezra. It says he said that after in Rosh Hashanah, he said, okay, everyone go home and go eat. And whatever, because Rosh Hashanah is we're batuach that we're going to be zeicha b'din, and not only more that we know, and the ichlush mashmanim shusum takim, because it's a yom tov as well. So therefore, you shouldn't. It's definitely also to fast. And the oichlin v'shoisim v'smeichim, they say that it's bring down the marshal was b'mayit a little bit, and to show like not like to have the best, his most favorite food. Upon him, you should eat and be sameach. Anam lo yochel kol savan lamana kela rosha tiyel yiras Hashem al pneim. Don't stuff yourselves, because if you get stuffed, then you lose you lose your shemayim, you lose whatever we eat normally. Beis yesh v'kaimes. It's mashma from here that I guess in regular Yom Tov you should stuff yourself, whatever, eat as much as you want. Beis loish b'kamer shekabala b'yadav shekom misharagol yisanas Rosh Hashanah u'Hashana v'gilasa in Asher v'shenasa. Let's say someone does fast on Rosh Hashanah, Then if Yitaka does, he shouldn't do it. But if he does, then if he doesn't do it 1 year, then he's going to be a kitrug on him. So therefore, it's better not even to start with that. And someone who's not, who doesn't is not afraid, he's not a schuyos, so whatever, he doesn't have to misana his whole year, his whole life. He just needs a hatara like any other nether. Gimel. Someone who fasted once on Rosh Hashana, Tanis Chalom. If what's the case? What's the case of whether like the last sif he's fasting? Is that here he should fast? So if he went ahead and fasted Tanis Chalom, some say that you'd have to fast 2 days, because he went ahead and fasted. He was over on Rosh Hashanah. He was over on the din of eating. So therefore, you should fast every year as a kapara. Because the first day is Yom Arichta, so you include 2 days. But if it was just the second day, then just the second day. You don't have to make a tiniest to make an extra tiniest for his tiniest. Some say there is a mitzvah to fast on Rosh Hashanah, even though we don't pass it like that, but it is a machlokes. And some, and we don't say anenu, we don't even on Yom Kippur when we fast, don't say anenu. If people are fasting for whatever reason, then they also shouldn't say anenu on Rosh Hashanah.
What's the difference between Tanis Chalom particularly versus Misharagim in the previous sif, which is 3 times?
What's the, I guess.
I don't need to leave after that.
Right, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Tachlu Tzadiches. Rosh Hashanah Shechala Yos B'Shabbos. Shana, which is Chal on Shabbos, Orin Tzikascha Mincha. You say Tzikascha because it's Yom Adin, and therefore you want to add in Mikba Hashem, Tzvach the Mishpat, you want to add in the extra, the psukim there are very matim they're very nogea to Rosh Hashanah, so you should add that in. Don't say it because it's a chag, and we don't say tzikascha. Tavkuf tzadites le Rosh Hashanah shechal yos v'motzei Shabbos orin todienu. If the Rosh Hashanah falls on Motzei Shabbos, we do say todienu, even though yes it says chagigas haregel. You don't change you're not changing the girsa, not changing the nusach of a todienu. It's okay because Rosh Hashanah is also a regel. Tough reish. About Beis Shenolda Rosh Hashanah. Now the thing by Beis Shenolda Yom Tov, again, it's 2-day Yom Tov. The Olda Bazeh Mutar Bazeh. That if it's null on the first day, it's mutar on the second day because it's the suffix, the suffix which is the Iker day. However, Beis Shenolda Yom Tov Arisha V'Chem Asher Nitzal Bo V'Chem Asher Nitzal Bo also V'Shein, anything which was is also because of the muksa. Is the Shnol B'Yamtav or Nitzod or any of that? Also B'Sheni, when we say it's Yom Arichta. Therefore there is we're not making a Hashana for 1 day from it doesn't, you don't have the heter of Hashana to Yom Chol. Ukvar Nizbar Le'az V'Tafkuf Gimel Sim Tafkuf Tefsvav Ein Sham, that talks about Hashana Deraba and talks about Beit Shnol B'Yamtav B'Chulei. Beis b'kiddush l'sheni yilbash beged. Kiddush l'sheni. So the Mechaber, just skip for a second, come back in a second. Meniach prichalash shechianu. That a person should take a new pre, say shechianu, or the Rama adds in yilbash beged chadash, or you can wear new clothing. O maniach pri chadash, because it's a suffix, because it's Yom Arichta. Do you say shechianu or not? So to be mostly from the suffix, so you either put new clothing on, which are chayav in. Doesn't mean new socks. It means a new suit or a new dress. If one of your kids is a new dress, your daughter's a new dress, or your wife has a new dress, something like that, then they could say shechianu. Or you have a new pri. Motzui, Beged Chadash or Pri Chadash, you can call it Yom Shechianu, but it's not. It's only a chash, but it's not. But nice. It's a good chomer to do, but it's not maker din. If you don't have, you say Shechianu. What consists of a new fruit? It's a new seasonal fruit. Here it's Israel. It's hard to. It's always complicated. I'm trying to find a new fruit because it's the end of the summer season. It's the beginning of the fall season, and so all the summer fruit are finishing up. And sometimes you'll catch, some oranges. Maybe will come out, maybe won't. People use quinces, chavushim here, because that's a seasonal thing. Others use, sometimes I've waited with, I don't know if I waited with the rimon, but sometimes the rimon you can make a shechianu, but you shouldn't wait till the second night because of sivanim. But I don't know, akopanim. But I don't know if getting a weird fruit,
an exotic fruit.
Again, I don't. If it's a seasonal thing, maybe you don't, because it's Hilchos Shechianu by fruit is a little bit complex. It's different machlokes. Same as something which is around the whole year, and you just decide to buy it. It doesn't mean that makes it. Let's say it's a dragon fruit. You decide, okay, I'm going to buy it. It doesn't make it Shechianu. If you import it in, I don't know. I don't know. It's a little bit unclear if that you have to make a shechianu on that or not. It's better to get a new clothing or find something which gives you simcha because it's seasonal. Gimel imchal yom rishon b'Shabbos oim shechianu b'Shofar b'yom sheni. Again, shechianu, you say shechianu anyway. So even if you had a fruit which is a suffix shechianu, so your shechianu either goes on the fruit or it goes on Hashana. It doesn't make a difference to say shechianu. Gimel imchal yom rishon b'Shabbos oim shechianu b'Shofar b'yom sheni. If Yom Rishon is on Shabbos and you say shechianu, blowing the shofar on Yom Sheni, even though it's Yom Sheni, but still, it's we still say shechianu. And some say even if on the second day, even if Yom Rishon is b'chol, you still say it on the second day. Is that when you blow the shofar the next day? And you do say shechianu. You don't say Yom Arichta for these dinim. It's only for the Hashana and a few different things. But just like you say shechianu by the second day, by lighting, you should say by the shofar also. Because it's even though you say shechianu, even though it's a derabanan, you would say shechianu.
Should the women have the fruit on the table when they light candles?
So I don't know if so that's the thing. There's some. They don't say shechianu. By Rosh Hashanah, they don't say shechianu. But you say by Kiddush.
Why by Shofar? Yeah, it's on the mitzvah.
It's on the mitzvah. Yeah, if you didn't say, some say it's just that's the minute. That was the minute. The minute is that there's kind of for tkiyas on Yom Sheni, so therefore you make shechianu on it.
The minute is widespread. The women don't say shechianu when they light candles.
I'm not sure. I didn't check. I don't honestly. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember. You have to look in your siddur. It doesn't discuss it here specifically. Some do, some don't. They look at follow whatever. Right. I'll look it up. I can mention it tomorrow. Yeah. Do we have time? All right. No, we'll stop. We'll stop here.
Right? That's the pre